What's up, my people? Today we have Rob Schneider and John Cleese. Hopefully I'm saying his last name right because y'all know I am the king of butchering these last names. All right. Anyway, yeah, so basically in this video, they're talking about wokeism and what's new. But what's interesting is their take is a bit different, right? Obviously, I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, anyway, we're getting right into it. We got Rob Schneider, and a lot of these actors are coming out. I've been noticing, just real quick, just wanted to say this. A lot of these actors have been coming out and giving their opinions on things, which is actually very interesting. Like, we've never seen it to this level, to this degree. So just interesting to me. Anyway, guys, we get right into it. Without further ado, let's rock.
Interesting how the idea of stand-up grew. Because when I was young, there was no stand-up.
Well, there wasn't. And as a matter of fact, Jerry Seinfeld said this thing, which I agree with. That in 1975, there were 40 comedians, and 8 of them were good. In 1985, there were 4,000 comedians, and 8 of them were good. And I think it's true.
He told me not to go to the universities. I got an early warning of that. He said, don't go because they're looking to be offended. And
Chris Rock said that to me as well. And you don't go to those anymore. So I do think, though, I've had people come to the show that I think specifically want, like with Sam Kinison, I saw people who had paid to see him to get up and walk out. As if to make a statement.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought the whole point of that was that if they hate you, they don't buy tickets. So the audience is pre-selected to like what you do. So I think don't have people walking out.
But I think you do, though. I think in the 1970s, a very interesting feature for society and for individual communication between people and friends was, don't be so uptight. It's just, right, don't be so uptight. And now it's, how uptight can you get? I think you can get more uptight. I think you should be offended by that, because I am. You're not I'm offended that you're offended. I'm offended that you're not offended, that I'm offended that you're not offended. And I do think that is in play. I don't know where it's going to go.
But the interesting thing is, in the old days, you offended people on the right.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
The old sort of soldiers and all those kind of people, or the ones who were very, very historic in their kind of orientation.
Yeah.
They were the ones who walked out. I remember Peter Cook telling me when he had a club here called The Establishment, and he was doing a show one day, and he finally made a joke about cancer, and there was a table, and the man got up and said, right, that's it, cancer, out everyone, and their family all left like that.
Wow.
He was waiting for that. Now most of the offenses on the left.
It is true. I think that you have the offense, to be honest, I think it's like they're both at their extremes, back to back, thinking and being the same way. Whether it's the left, you're here, and they're complaining about something, and it's not too far removed from the right on this side complaining, but they are back to back and complaining.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's more on the left. I mean, the left would even tell you, right? Hopefully they would, that it's more on the left. But, I just think, to be honest with you, I don't even think it stemmed from a left or a right thing. I just think that the wokeism and the wokeness is an entity of its own, to be quite honest with you, because, for the most part, are you going to find somebody that's woke on the right? Again, probably, more than likely not, or the balance of probabilities. But is it possible? Yes, right? It's just not likely, right? So, but the one thing I will say is, like I said, I know I say this a lot, I am more so optimistic, but to be quite honest with you, I understand what Rob is saying. You live in a world where if I don't agree with you, right, then I could even be telling you facts. I could be telling you the straight up facts. I could literally have the dictionary in front of my face and be reading you the facts, and you'll still say, oh no, you hurt my feelings. Like, you'll still say it. It'll still be something like that. And I have the facts in front of my face, right? So, that to me is where it just takes it too far, right? It's like saying the sky is blue, and it's like, no, it's red because that's how I feel. It's like, no, you know what I mean? Obviously that's just an example. I'm going a little too far. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about that. Back to the video.
But I do think the left it's coming from a place of, it's an intolerance, but it's dressed up as manners.
Yes, it's certainly intolerant, because what I think I don't understand about them is, do they have a sense of humor?
I think so, but I think it's intellectualized to where they can't find themselves laughing. It has to be okayed because it could look badly upon them.
If they did laugh.
Yeah, there's this kind of, as our good friend Andrew Doyle talks about it, there's this certain righteousness about it that it has to be. And it's a, you know, it is very much a fundamentalist form of thinking. It's a closed system of thought.
Yeah, that's right.
And if you step outside of that, then you're a heretic and you're outside the system. And so I think that they desperately want to be in that ideology, no matter how crazy it gets, no matter how lunacy it gets.
And it starts off with a very good idea.
Yes.
Which is, let's be kind to people.
Right.
Right?
Well, yes, and as a matter of fact, I mean, who would want to be anti-fascist? I mean, they sure dress it up nicely, don't they? So you don't want to be an anti. Who is an anti-fascist? I'm anti-fascist. Who's for Hitler? I mean, who was, you know?
Right.
And it's like,
who isn't?
yeah, absolutely. And you know, the woke idea, and it seems like it's social justice. Who's against? Are you against social justice? No, I'm not. Why would I be? But it's interesting because for someone who's of a mixed race, I think, well, how? If my white part is suppressing my Asian part, how much and where?
Look, there's two types of teasing. There's nasty teasing.
Yeah.
And then there's affectionate teasing. Like you and me, when we see each other, it's a barrage of insults.
And that's another thing too that I definitely noticed, especially over the past like year or so, is people just taking things way too far. Like a joke, and you know, comedians suffered the worst. You know, a joke that you could tell even in 2012 or 2011 or whatever, right? Not even that long ago. We're not talking about like 1990, whatever, right? We're literally talking about maybe 5 years ago, 7 years ago. You know, you tell them today and you know, you get basically mobbed, right? You get the pitchforks thrown at you for telling a joke, right? So, and you know, to me, that's just where it's like, come on, seriously, you're going too far. That's doing too much. And I think, you know, yes, I am not like a staunch guy when it comes to, okay, you don't care about your feelings. And no, absolutely, be in tune with yourself, be in tune with your feelings. But come on, like it's enough is enough and too much is too much, which, I mean, obviously, you're watching this video, right? And a lot of people have been tuning into these videos because I just feel like they're tired of it, right? But like I said, and I say this all the time, I am optimistic. I know Rob doesn't know where it's going to go, but like I said, I am optimistic, and I do think things will get better over time. Back to the video.
And it's a kind of compliment, because what I'm saying to you is, you know that I love you, so I can say these terrible things to you, but it's proof that I love you, because I'd never say them to you if I didn't.
Right,
Exactly.
It would be. And as a matter of fact, it's that kind of affection that says, I trust you, and I trust you that I can be me, and that there's no harm intentions. There's nothing.
Bingo, 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 bingo. That is a fact. All right, guys, we're ending it right here. Yeah, let me know how you feel about that take in particular. I mean, obviously, I feel like I already know what y'all gonna say. I think y'all gonna say, no, I don't agree with the wokeism stuff, right? And yeah, guys, let me get in the comment section. Do you think people are taking it a bit too far? Are you optimistic? Do you feel like things will get better, right, over time, especially since, you know, we have this new administration that's coming into play? Obviously, that may play a part in it, right? But we'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you slap the like button and kick the subscribe button for more. Until next time, peace.